America has always been the world leader in air power. From the legendary B-52 Stratofortress to the futuristic B-2 Spirit, the United States Air Force has consistently maintained dominance in the skies. But now, in 2025, the U.S. is preparing to unleash something even more groundbreaking, something that has both allies reassured and adversaries deeply alarmed. The Pentagon has just greenlit a staggering $10 billion plan to mass-produce 145 units of the B-21 Raider stealth bomber, a move that is shaking the global balance of power. This isn't just another military aircraft. This is the dawn of a new era in stealth technology, strategic deterrence, and American air supremacy. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the U.S. Air Force's massive B-21 program. We'll break down its design, its unmatched stealth features, its role in modern warfare, and why the plan to mass produce 145 of these next-gen bombers has the entire world on edge. Get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why military experts are calling the B-21 Raider the most dangerous aircraft on Earth. To appreciate the B-21 Raider, we first need to understand the legacy of America's bomber fleet. For decades, the U.S. has relied on three main bombers, the B-52 Stratofortress. First flown in the 1950s, still active today, this workhorse can deliver both nuclear and conventional weapons. The B-1B Lancer, a supersonic bomber introduced in the 1980s, capable of carrying the largest payload of any bomber in the U.S. arsenal. The B-2 Spirit, America's first true stealth bomber, introduced in the 1990s, designed to slip past the world's most advanced radar systems. But here's the problem: all three of these bombers are aging. The B-52 is over 70 years old, the B-1B is expensive to maintain, and the B-2, while revolutionary, was simply too costly. Only 21 were ever built. This left the U.S. Air Force with a dilemma. How do you build a bomber that's both affordable to produce in large numbers and advanced enough to dominate the battlefields of the future? The answer: the B-21 Raider. The B-21 Raider is America's sixth-generation stealth bomber. Developed by Northrop Grumman, it's designed to replace both the B-1 and the B-2 while complementing the older B-52. Why is it called the Raider? The name honors the Doolittle Raiders, who launched a daring bombing mission over Tokyo during World War II. The symbolism is clear. Just like those brave men in 1942, the B-21 will be able to strike anywhere in the world without being detected. This isn't just a stealth aircraft, it's a game changer. Unlike the B-2, which was primarily built for nuclear deterrence, the B-21 is designed with versatility in mind. It can perform long-range strikes, electronic warfare, intelligence gathering, and even future drone command operations. Most importantly, it's built for mass production. The Air Force isn't just buying 20 or 30 of these. They're planning for 145 B-21s at an estimated cost of $10 billion. That's an industrial-scale investment in next-generation warfare. Let's talk design. At first glance, the B-21 looks similar to the B-2 Spirit, but don't be fooled. Under the hood, it's an entirely new beast. A stealth profile, the Raider features a sleeker, more simplified flying wing design with sharper angles and fewer surface features. Every detail, from its engines to its materials, has been optimized to minimize radar cross-section. Advanced materials. The B-21 is coated with next-generation stealth skin that reduces detection from radar, infrared, and even advanced sensor arrays used by China and Russia. Smaller but deadlier, while the B-21 is slightly smaller than the B-2. It's far more efficient. The Air Force intentionally designed it to be less complex, reducing maintenance and production costs while enhancing reliability. The open systems architecture: unlike older bombers, the Raider's digital backbone allows for constant upgrades. This means as new weapons, sensors, and electronic warfare systems are developed, the B-21 can adapt without expensive redesigns. Range and payload. While official numbers are classified, defense analysts estimate the B-21 will have an intercontinental range, capable of flying from U.S. bases to anywhere on Earth without refueling. Payloads will likely include both nuclear and precision-guided conventional weapons. Simply put, the B-21 Raider is designed to slip through enemy defenses like a ghost, strike targets with pinpoint precision, and return home before anyone even knows it was there. Now here's where things get really interesting. The B-2 Spirit costs nearly $2,000 billion per aircraft, making it one of the most expensive planes ever built. That's why the U.S. could only afford 21 of them. The B-21 Raider, however, has been designed with affordability in mind. Thanks to advances in digital engineering, automation, and modular construction, the estimated cost per B-21 is just $692 million. That's still expensive, but compared to the B-2, it's a bargain. The Air Force plans to buy 145 Raiders for roughly $10 billion. This scale of production is unprecedented for stealth bombers. Think about it: instead of just a handful of stealth bombers, the U.S. will now have a fleet large enough to project power on a truly global scale. This mass production strategy ensures that America won't just have stealth superiority, it will have stealth dominance. So why is the world shocked by this plan? Because the B-21 isn't just a bomber, it's a strategic message. To China, with rising tensions over Taiwan, the B-21 sends a clear signal: the U.S. can penetrate advanced air defenses like the Chinese HQ-9 or even their hypersonic missile systems. No matter how many ships or bases China builds, they cannot hide from the Raider. To Russia. As Russia continues aggressive actions in Eastern Europe, the B-21 ensures NATO has the ultimate deterrent. Even Russia's S-400 and S-500 air defense systems are unlikely to stop the Raider from striking key targets. To allies for U.S. allies like Japan, South Korea, Australia, and NATO members, the Raider is reassurance. It proves that America is committed to maintaining air superiority and protecting its partners. This mass production plan essentially tells the world the U.S. is doubling down on its role as the world's military superpower. The B-21 isn't just about dropping bombs. It's about reshaping modern warfare. Future missions could include as nuclear deterrence, serving as the backbone of America's nuclear triad, electronic warfare, disabling enemy radar and communications, a drone coordination, acting as a mothership for unmanned aircraft in high-risk missions, cyber integration, coordinating strikes with space and cyber warfare assets. In short, the B-21 Raider is not just a bomber, it's a multi-domain platform for the wars of the future. Of course, no program this ambitious comes without challenges. Critics argue the B-21's cost is still enormous, and mass production could face delays due to supply chain issues or budget overruns. Others worry that investing so heavily in bombers may neglect other areas like cyber defense or hypersonic weapons. But supporters counter that without the Raider, America risks falling behind China and Russia in the arms race. The B-21 isn't just a weapon, it's a deterrent designed to prevent wars by ensuring no enemy dares to challenge U.S. air dominance. The decision to mass-produce 145 B-21 Raider stealth bombers represents one of the most significant military investments in modern history. At a cost of $10 billion, the U.S. isn't just buying airplanes, it's buying the future of air power. The B-21 is stealthier, smarter, and more adaptable than anything the world has ever seen. From deterring adversaries to reassuring allies, the Raider ensures that America will continue to dominate the skies well into the mid-21st century. The world is shocked. But America's message is clear. When it comes to air superiority, the United States is prepared to remain number one. What do you think about the B-21 Raider program? Is it worth the massive price tag? Or is it a necessary step to keep America safe in an increasingly dangerous world? Let us know in the comments below. A closing music, the visuals of B-21 concept art.